Every new age presents new temptations and obstacles to navigate and avoid. The 21st century is especially fraught with unique problems. If you know what these pitfalls are, you won't be stuck with a lifetime of regret. Stay tuned until the end to see how social media
this video
is one
if
of the
you've
biggest
seen Aquaman in the movie
pitfalls
theater.
you can
I went to
encounter.
see it.
Before we begin, subscribe to The Richest so we can give you the info that other digital media channels are leaving out. Now here are 10 things you should know.
Everybody watching this, go subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? We almost have 500. We almost have 500, folks.
Ever do, or you might regret it for life. In March 2018, two love-struck adventurers posted a beautiful sunset photo on Instagram while standing atop the Grand Canyon. They captioned the photo with a warning against daredevils who climb skyscrapers and stand at the edge of cliffs to take dazzling pictures to impress their social media followers. Well, a few months later, the couple fell to their demise while taking a photo from a precipice in California's Yosemite National Park. They fell nearly 800 feet, and rescuers had to use a helicopter to sort out the problem. These aren't the only people to have passed away from taking pictures from dangerous heights.
Sort out the problem.
In September of that year, a 32-year-old woman fell 200 feet into Lake Superior after trying to take a selfie atop a Michigan cliff. And less than 2 weeks earlier, an 18-year-old male attempted to take a photo from atop of a waterfall where he slipped and fell 800 feet.
Oh my God.
This was also in Yosemite National Park. Thus, if you're hiking in treacherous terrain, don't take a photo if it compromises your safety to do so.
No,
this
duh.
next snafu should affect many of you intimately.
Everybody knows this. We know you're not supposed to go there, okay? We know you can fall. Obviously, they still wanted to get the picture, okay?
Climbing a precipice
lady is
for a picture.
ripping into them for no
Doctors have
reason,
described
bro.
a new condition called selfie wrist. It's caused by taking, well, too many selfies. Predictably, the condition has emerged in the last decade alongside the smartphone revolution. Because selfies are required an unnatural twisting of the wrist and positioning of the fingers, this action done many times over has resulted in a type of carpal tunnel syndrome. Victims of selfie wrist have reported a burning, tingling, and/or numbness in the parts of the hand responsible for executing a selfie.
So,
this condition can be chronic.
I'll take a picture. I will take a picture right now, okay? I don't care what this lady is saying, okay?
Studies have shown that the blue light emitted by smartphones and similar devices halts the production of melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating sleep. So the more you text or surf the internet, the harder it is to fall asleep and stay asleep.
Duh! Obviously, if you're on your phone, you're not gonna go to sleep. Who hired this lady, man? This lady is stupid, because if you're on your phone when you're supposed to be asleep, obviously that's gonna keep you up. Messages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This lady is dumb.
Sleep could be hampered by excessive smartphone and laptop use, especially when used before bed.
Eat a piece of gum before sleep.
When the devices are only inches from your face. So doctors recommend that you keep the phone out of the bedroom come bedtime. Also, they recommend ceasing all electronic activity an hour before bed.
Why?
If a person has the willpower to make these changes, they will avoid chronic and potentially fatal smartphone-induced insomnia. Insomnia is not the only consequence of excessive cell phone use, so is cancer. Cell phones emit radiation. Granted, it's not a lot of radiation, but it is absorbed by your head. Thus, if you use your phone a lot and have been doing so for many years, what seems like a harmless dose of radiation can become cancerous. It's suggested that prolonged exposure to cell phones' rays can increase the chance of tumor development.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even call people on the phone.
The problem with ascertaining the severity of cell phone radiation is that prolonged cell phone use is a relatively new phenomenon, meaning that it's too soon to see long-term effects. Of course, to be on the safe side, it would be wise to limit the amount of time spent with your phone by your ear or near your head, so that 20 years from now, when the results do come in, you won't be one of those casualties. What we've learned by now is that if you do choose to sleep with your cell phone by your bed, you might regret it for life. As you probably already know, there's an obesity epidemic in most developed countries.
Oh, that's from Khaaliq.
This is caused by cheap, processed food, disposable income,
this video
and
if you've seen the movie
sedentary
Khaaliq
living.
before.
According to the CDC,
oh, I love that movie too.
40% of
that's
American adults are obese.
That's the Nutty Professor. Like this video if you ever seen that.
But it's not just adults that have the obesity problem. A 2004 survey of Canadian children ages 12 to 17 found that 29% suffered from obesity. That same survey found that obesity was prevalent even in children as young as 2, apples would help end this epidemic along with the consumption of other clean, non-fatty foods. So would exercise, which done for even an hour a day would dramatically improve one's situation. If people don't act now to lose excess weight, they'll be looking down the barrel of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and a reduced lifespan. The average life expectancy of an American citizen is 79 years. An obese person can expect to live 10 years less. An extremely obese person could shave 20 years off the national average.
Damn.
Don't let yourself get into these unhealthy habits or you might regret it further down the line.
What are you gonna regret? What are you gonna regret, okay? Because I'm about to knock you out because before you try to say some fake facts and I don't appreciate that. So you need to watch out and you need to watch yourself, sis.
About cyberbullying from a few years ago, in which he insensitively proposed walking away from the screen and closing one's eyes as solutions to online harassment. While the tweet was unquestionably controversial, there is something to
This is Tim. And he's just
point. Inundating yourself in social media and online culture will make you more of a target for hateful comments than if you spend the majority of your time in reality. It's no secret that people are meaner online than to your face. Comment sections are proof of that. Even science backs up this hypothesis. Cyberbullying is a problem affecting people, especially adolescents, with record severity. While physical bullying is in decline, cyberbullying has replaced it. So the advice we're giving, which is inspired by Tyler the Creator, is to walk away from the screen when things get too overwhelming. Another peril of the digital age is the reliance on the internet for things that just a decade ago you would have had to do yourself. If this technological support is sustainable, never again will people have to find a location with an unruly paper map or go to the library to learn what year Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. However, technology is not immortal, and our reliance on it could end up biting us in the butt. You should never let yourself become reliant on technology.
Imagine you really get bit in the butt by something. Imagine like you do something stupid, right? And like you get actually bit in the butt by something.
It might be in people's best interest to learn some basic survival skills in the event of a mass internet crash or blackout, or even just losing your phone. The ability to change a tire without having to read a step-by-step guide on WikiHow will separate you from the technology-reliant masses during the apocalypse.
Yeah, but if you're cooking a specific dinner, you're gonna look at the instructions before you cook. Like, seriously, how am I supposed to know how to change a tire? Do I look like I should be changing tire? I will take that to the shop. Okay.
Advocating learning basic skills so you can survive an imminent apocalypse. But there will be a moment when you need to accomplish something without having access to your phone. When that moment comes, do you want to sink or swim? Speaking of swimming, who doesn't like going to the beach, taking a dip, and working on your tan? Most of us love nothing more than hanging out in the sunshine in order to get a perfect tan. However, excessive sunbathing can cause long-term effects that we're not sure are worth the seamless bronzing of one's skin. While most people are aware of and willing to contend with the short-term risks of sun exposure like sunburn and heat exhaustion, they may meet their match with less curable diseases like skin cancer. Studies show that people who tan excessively are more likely to develop melanoma. This usually happens later in life since the chance of developing skin cancer increases with age.
What is wrong with this lady? Bruh, obviously, if you're going to go to the beach and you're going to sit in the sun is like a heater, bruh, and you're just laying like right where the sun is shining. So obviously, you're gonna get cancer or something like that if that was that's all the time we had today. This lady almost got slapped up. She started to piss me off. But if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and a 2 thumbs up. I don't know what that is. Make sure if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.